There are many questions unanswered tonight over the Territory Government's new plan on how to deal with drunks. They'll be forced into mandatory rehab, but the government admits that it's likely to breach human rights conventions, and the treatment will succeed only in a small minority of cases.
9 months since the scrapping of the banned drinkers register, a new alcohol strategy, one the government says will stop drunks at the bottle.
It will take the pressure off those individuals. It will give them an opportunity to change their life.
Change their life through forced rehabilitation.
After people are taken into protective custody 3 times within a 2-month period, they will be identified as being potentially eligible to be a part of this mandatory alcohol rehabilitation.
From there, they'll be assessed by a qualified clinician and then referred to a newly established alcohol tribunal. If it's then decided the person does have a drinking problem, they'll be forced to undergo a 12-week rehab program.
We've chosen to implement it from a pure health perspective. It's about treatment and care.
But don't expect too much too soon. The industry standard for successful rehabilitation is just 1 in 5. If the government gets close to that, they'll say it's worked.
If we can get people to modify their drinking, to stop drinking, to drink in a healthy way, 20% of the people coming through the rehab services, then we know that we are certainly hitting the target.
The other concern is a possible legal challenge, with a 3-day holding period for those taken into custody considered a breach of human rights.
We're very mindful of the fact that with new legislation like this, that there could be people in the community who find it offensive.
72 hours you're locked up and no one's seen you yet or assessed you. That is extreme abuse of human rights.
Stakeholders just want an end to the carnage.
We're not happy with the mandatory rehabilitation, the reference to mandatory rehabilitation, but we believe that resources and a funding commitment needs to be given to a multi-pronged approach.
Brendan Wolfe, 9 News.